And that is going to be a throw-in, a goal kicking back to Nepal.
I think that's the only time Ollie Harfield hasn't had bags of space and time.
Again, playing out from the back, as you say. It's just really no one to aim at, but for the first time, here's Vista chasing after it. The quietest man on the field has been Nathan Ashmore, the goalkeeper. But here come Nepal.
They just need a sense of urgency, you know, get the touch and play quicker, because England are just first to every ball.
Edser. And Payne. Spreads it wide onto that right-hand side. It's lovely work from Chapman.
What a tackle by Anjan. What a tackle.
Anjan did a great tackle there. Really important tackle for him from Anjan Vista. Back helping his defence as best he can. Clearance upfield, no one of course there, everyone's helping out at the back for Nepal. Kensdale.
I think the midfielders of Nepal have to be more creative. They just have to find the loopholes where they could squeeze the ball to their wingers and at the same time for the strikers, but they could not find it.
They just need some possession. They need some, some time on the ball. They're just not giving it away necessarily, but they're just overstretched on the ball all the time. And
England C just looks so organised, considering obviously they don't play together for the clubs and train day in, day out.
Goalkeeper comes, makes the challenge with, Rai, Sabaga Rai. Bit of a miscommunication perhaps between the two.
And that's the difference between organisations, what we're just saying there. The England team, the cohesiveness from them in comparison to Nepal, the basic communication is just not working for them.
So yes, another corner for England. It's a good one, floated up. A good defence again from Nepal, keeping them out.
And then do again.
Great tackle.
And that will be a throw to Nepal then, which the Vishal Basnet will take.
Seems like he's surely going to pass to Hichan. No, he's not.
Just need to...
Anjan. Back pass to Bissell.
Another throw.
Another throw in for Nepal.
Quieter period of play then. We just need something. That was a bit of a shove, I thought, by Danny Collins, but referee allows it to go on. They're not winning the battles, are they? Those 50-50s.
No. Oh my God.
Good clearance from Kumalimbu.
It just looks like it's going to come back. They've got no options up front,
It's like pinball at the moment, isn't it, really? It's a pinball machine. Kensdale, driving force for them. With Danny Collins, but they can't believe how much time they've got at the moment. So how much possession. But it's only 2-0 at the moment. At least you can say that they stemmed the tide of those early goals, which England C scored. Kensdale and Ellison, and this is Jack Payne. Edser looking to take the 1-2.
Seems like it will go down the greatest history in the Nepali football as the greatest friendly match they've ever witnessed and played. Oh, that was a handball.
Well, shot comes in, it's blocked. Harfield on this far side, near side rather, gets the cross in. Brilliantly headed clear.
What a dive head up.
By Shiring Lama, I think that was, wasn't it? And we got that one clear.
Seems like the panic defending now. I think they just need to see the half out and try and regroup at half time.
Jack Payne, there's going to be quite a bit of stoppage time, of course, for that injury to Sabrai. And we wish him well, hope that he's getting the treatment he needs. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. they're going to play out. You've got to do it quickly. But they haven't succeeded in that. So Kiran Kumalimbu goes for the long ball.
Anjan.
And Vista chases it. But having no look at all really on that side of the field, and
just too strong, too big, too strong, too composed.
Too big,
just
too
handling
big.
the conditions better as well. On the edge of the box then. Goes back to Chapman. And here's Edsa. Gets the cross in, and that'll be shielded out of play by Shiring Lama. Remains 2-0 to the England team. The goals scored early on in the game. The first one, a header from Nicky Kabama after 7 minutes, and the second one, Callum Stead with a lovely chip really from almost a penalty spot into the back of the net, into virtually an empty net. But those are the two goals that England have scored so far, and definitely worth the 2-0 lead. There's been no pressure at all so far on Nathan Ashmore's goal.
I just think that goal kick just sums up the first half of Nepal, unfortunately. No options, and it just goes straight out of play for the ball to come back from England.
We've got 5 minutes of extra time in this first half. England looking for a third goal here.
But the question is, can they score it for the half-time? It seems like impossible.
Well, if Nepal can hold out in these next few minutes.
I've been telling you, Scott, they have to be more careful on the left-hand side. They just have to be more careful. Shiring and Sanis.
Harfield's had a really good game, and I think they must have moulded boots on, because none of them can seem to keep the foot in.
Well, either that, or they've got certainly the shorter studs. Maybe that's what it is. It's a shame that Anjan Vista, we haven't been able to see the silky skills that he has on the ball. We certainly saw them in abundance at the military stadium on Friday against the British Army, but different sort of opposition here today. Goddard eventually comes back to Kensdale. Payne. It's a very straightforward pattern of play from the England team, just calmly playing it across the back, looking for the gaps.
There we go, and if you can release Harfield there.
Sonny's trying to tackle it. Can't get the ball. But just have to be more careful.
Offside.
That goes up, yeah. Playing a high line of
Back to Manish.
Nepal.
Sonny's on the ball.
This is better from them, but no, straight into a white shirt again. Now, what can they do here?
Rohit, back to Bharat.
And you hear the crowd just raising their spirits as soon as the boys in blue shirts get the ball back, but they're really finding it difficult to keep their footing, and I'm sure that's got a lot to do with it.
Throw into England.
England leading 2-0 here in this friendly international at the Ebb Stadium here in Aldershot. Not a spare seat in the house. England in the hunt for a third goal.
Oh, careful.
Sliding tackle coming in, and the referee says that's a goal kick.
That's a good tackle by Shiring.
Shiring Lama making the tackle.
Challenge.
But they've got to be careful, even on a wet pitch like this. A misfooting or whatever, and suddenly if a player goes down, well, there could be the chances of a penalty. But again, England now have it with Edsa on the edge of the box to Chapman. And Payne. Cross field.
Payne's having the game of his life, roaming free there in the midfield.
They've got so much space, haven't they?
Showing his experience with over 400 league games, across the National League and Football League. And he's a great guy, Jack, as well. He's a pleasure to work with.
I mean, you can say this is a terrific workout for the Nepal players. Well, that's going to be a free kick to Nepal.
I think we may see our first card of the game. I will be surprised if we don't.
And
It's the first yellow. Definitely it's going to be a yellow. After all that.
so Ollie Kensdale goes into the book. Denying the opportunity for Nepal to break. And what can Rai do here? Salagia Rai. Can they get a foothold in this game? That's really nice play. Good. Referee says no foul.
Goes down rather dramatically there.
He did get.
Does Shrestha.
He'd just been sandwiched by two English player.
Yeah, they need to be a bit less passive maybe as well than the Nepal players. You know, put those challenges in. Just make the England players work. Because I'm sure for all these England C players, it must feel a bit like a training game for them, and we don't want that. So here's Rai then.
Would be a good time for them to grab a goal. The crowd would get behind them as the end of
If
the
they
first
could
half.
get that against the run of the play,
Slovakia with the free kick.
even
There we go, Manish. Well, he can't get it.
something on target.
Back to Sinis.
And that is indeed the half-time whistle here goes, blown by Thomas Owen. Well, it's been pretty much one-way traffic in this first half here, with the England C team totally in control, leading by 2-0. They got the goals early on. The first one, a header from Nicky Kabamba after just 7 minutes, and then they added the second goal with Callum Stead on 12 minutes to make it 2-0. And so far we've not seen anything really of the Nepal team as an attacking force, have we?
Well, sadly I can't, but obviously after half-time they need to come up with a good strategic plan to the game. They need to find their strength and their weakness. They literally had to work out very good in their weakness. As you have seen,